So today we are going to service the engines. So first we're going to get the engines warm, so we get the oil out easy. Right, we'll let them warm up. What we're going to be doing as well is changing the impellers on the engines. So I think it's a good idea to have a look to see how much water we're moving now, and then we can see how much water we're moving later, see if we improve it.
So we found the best place to get everything that you really need for the boat is from ASAP Supplies. So I'd highly recommend you always keep a catalogue like this handy on your boat. So we've got some fuel filters for the Racors, some impellers, some anodes. So we are just waiting on a fuel filter and oil filter to arrive. Hasn't been the easiest thing to find in the UK, obviously because of our American engines. So I have found them and they are on the way. So that'll get done later on. There's a few other little jobs as well that we're going to do today. And as well as servicing the engines, we're going to service the water system, because we've got a water filter for the fresh water that comes out the tap in the galley. I was going to say kitchen then, but I'm going to say galley. So I've got to replace that. Also, the tender at the back, we've got nowhere to tie it to, you know, like when we launch it in the water, apart from putting it around like the ladder, which isn't the best situation. So we've got these from ASAP Supplies as well, and they are pop-up cleats. So we're going to put them onto the swim platform.
Right, so I think I'm going to start with fitting the impellers. Right, so I've been changing the water pump on the starboard engine. But we'll do one, then I'll film the other one. But basically, I've pulled the cover off the pump. The actual impeller, not bad. Still got all its impellers, bit bent over, but it's basically due for a change. But something we noticed is the cover is really corroded. The pump itself, immense. But can you see all the pink in it? And there's some like very, very small sort of pits in it, which they could definitely progress into something worse, and you're losing all your water. You won't be able to build water, or move water anyway. So what we're doing currently now is trying to find some more plates. So Gemma's on the phone to ASAP, and hopefully we can get some of these out pretty quick. What I'm going to do now is just put the new impeller on, put this cover back on it for now, but hopefully we get the new parts soon.
I got onto ASAP Supplies about the cover for the raw water pump, and because we can't actually see what raw water pump we've got, I've given them some information, some sizes, and Sean from the technical department, who are fab by the way, is on the hunt for me now. So that's dealt with, that's fab. So now we are going to fit some, now I'd call these Racor filters, but Simon said the Racor.
It's Racor, isn't it?
Racor.
Who cares? Big filters.
Big filters for them big things down there. I'm going to change my first ever Racor filter. So we've already done one.
Who did that one?
Looks a bit
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not got any big lumps in it, but it's not clean anymore. And we all know I like things to be clean.
I think it's taking the pigment out of the diesel, isn't it?
So I'm going to put my bucket down here.
Slowly pull it up.
Try not to drop a bit of it in the bilge. Whoop.
Oh, quite a lot of crap. Wow.
Oh.
That one's pretty clean.
This
one's a bit mingy. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Why is one dirtier than the other?
Lift that up again.
Ah. Just try and give that one a wipe.
Yeah, I've got the same ring in it, but...
Okay, so they've been there about 12 months, haven't they?
Now we know, obviously, all the work we've done to our fuel tanks, we know when we put the tanks back in, they were clean.
Immaculate.
That's what happens with boats though, isn't it then? We just get ming.
Ming.
Ming. Right, these ones haven't got
No,
that.
you don't need
Yeah.
to just push it in.
Just put it in.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun, nice and clean.
Yeah. And you feel it go down, it might just offer some resistance towards the end, that's it, pushing it. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But now we also want to replace our gaskets on here. Simon said, get it out without damaging it, and we can keep it as a spare.
Because you never know. Because they actually use the same O-ring lower down in the Raccord filters. I don't know because I've had them apart in the past. So if ever one of them gets damaged or you pinch one, put it back together, you've got a backup on you. Never know, just in case you're out at sea. So right, so that's the top seal as well.
That's the top one.
Right.
So that's the old one.
Yeah.
That's the new one.
Ooh.
Make sure it goes down flat.
Yeah. If you get that twisted.
Nobody wants twisted gaskets.
No. What problems could that cause?
Well, it won't seal properly, will it?
So if it wasn't sealing correctly, what problems would it cause?
It'd leak.
Would it leak out or in? Or both?
Could it create a vacuum and get air in it?
You could get air in it, couldn't it? It could pull air. Could leak, you'll see that easy, but if it was sucking air in, and that would cause engine issues, wouldn't it?
Okay. So these just seat on top. There we go.
You've been there a while doing it that way, Jim.
What do you mean?
Righty tighty, lefty loose.
Oh yeah. Dead easy these to change.
Yeah.
There we go. So I think we've also got a little bit of a drain valve at the bottom of these. So I think what we should do is just drain it off and make sure there's no water there or no crap.
And they wonder why there's a gender pay gap.
Oh. I've not been a mechanic for like all my life. Oh, that one's cleaner. And that one's flowing a lot better as well. So they do look different.
Yeah, do you want to tell them why?
Do you want to tell them why?
When we first got the boat, I had all the filters off and stuff like that, and I thought, right, let's get these bowls mint. So cleaning away, coming again, there's a bit of scum right on the bottom. It's fine, I'll put some bleach in it. That really, really pisses it off.
So yeah, it's not full of water and crap. It's where Simon tried to clean something. And,
Backfired as usual.
So there you go.
That's like what's all over the filter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of scum. Oh well, at least we found that.
12 months worth of use,
Yeah.
and potentially,
I think
you know,
we've done about 75 hours as well.
and potentially, you never know, you can pick up crap from when you refuel. But also, did we clean the tanks out? 100%.
No.
Probably not, because the other baffles that were in there and we cut little access holes, didn't we? But I'm so pleased with that, really. And the filters have done the job and collected it before it's gone into the engines.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wash my hands now. Have you changed the anodes?
Yes.
Prove it.
So I didn't film it, I was like, I couldn't bother. So the only anodes I can find is on this heat exchanger here. Gemma wants me to prove to you I've changed the anodes.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I want to see what the old anodes were like.
They basically fell apart. They were like that big, and they basically.
Come on, we all want to see them.
No, I've got an even better thing for you to show you. Watch this. I did some fun tricks when I was so that's where the Anode goes. Woo! I know, but you got to do these things, don't you? So yeah.
That's how easy it is then, just to change anode. Just screw it in, screw it out.
It is on this engine, yeah. But there's actually only one.
Are we sure?
Maybe you could have a look in the manual. Not you guys, but maybe Gemma could have a look in the manual. But I think so.
Give me a minute. There's another anode. So there's 2 for the engine, each one. So we didn't realise about this one. So just locating it on the engine. You found the hole it goes in.
I have.
That's a bit of a sneaky one. You can't see it from up here, can you?
No, it's going to be even sneakier on the
because the other side
sports engine.
Yeah. Oh, where's it gone?
It was there a little bit, wasn't it?
Right. I am doing my ASAP order online. I found them. ASAP have come back to me with the end cover that we need. So I'm going to order 2 of them because I may as well get a new one for the other side. Right, 2 more anodes.
Right, so I've had the engine running for quite a long time. Looks about 60 odd degrees coolant temperature. So we may as well start extracting the oil. So we're going to be extracting it from the dipstick hole. So there. And apply some suction. Hopefully we see it coming up this little pipe now. It's going to take a minute, isn't it?
So can we remember how many litres of oil the engines take?
I think it was only 12 litres of oil.
Yes. Which
is quite a small amount considering the size of the engines. I mean, 8.2 litres of engine. That's all it takes, that's all it takes. Right, it's going to be a while, so we'll leave that to do its thing. Right, been about half an hour now, we've got about half a litre out of it. Through this tiny little pipe, but I've just found some more pipe. Something to do with Gemma's defibrillator. No, it's not a defibrillator, is it?
What?
It's like a breathing machine she has anyway, so... Right, we'll try that. Oh, look at the speed. Right, hopefully that's a bit faster. I must admit this did have other oil in it.
Right, so we have got the old filter up there and we're going to change it for the new one. Just push fit, he said. Doesn't pull out very easy.
Right, old one's off, new one's going back on. It's not the easiest place to work in there. I think the last time we did all that we had the sink out, so you could work from the top. But yeah.
But at least it's just push fit stuff, so we just push it on, twist it. Push it on, twist it.
It's not the biggest kitchen cupboard either, is it? Maybe we should have put that by the water pump, then everything would have been filtered. Yeah, easy to change. Live and learn.
I think I've done it, but...
There's only one way to test it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Get that water on.
Oh,
Well, it's not squirting out at me, so that's a bonus.
yeah, come look at that.
You need to give it a run through.
Yeah.
The charcoal in the filter.
Wow, that's minging.
Okay, that fitted a plumbing thing that didn't leak. So guys, you just have to run the water through, just not even for that long. This is like 30 seconds in the instruction, just to get rid of all the black stuff.
Right, so it's been a few days later. Right, we've got all of our parts now, which is fantastic. So we've got our oil filters, fuel filters, 2 more anodes, got the face plates for the water pumps, and we even bought the new fixings as well. The old fixings were looking a bit tired, a bit rounded off, so for treat ourselves some nice new fixings. Right, so now we need to change the filters. So we've got our oil filter and our fuel filter down there. As you can see, I put temperature strips on last time I fitted the filter. Was on maximum temperature, so it's been all temperature has been to about 100 degrees. It's probably on the high side. I think oil above 120 degrees basically is pretty useless. But yeah, 100 degrees, it'd be nice to be a tiny bit cooler, but yeah, it's all good. Right, let's pull these filters. A little bit of engine oil on the seal. Right, so I've done the filters now on the starboard engine. Didn't film that because it's all the way down there. Bums in the air and all that sort of stuff. Right, we start putting oil in there. I've got a massive drum at home of 1540s. You then pump your things on it, so transfer in these. Right, let's go get this in there without making a mess. Okay, so we're between the minimum and maximum, but we know we're going to need a bit more because it's got to fill the oil filter, so I'll send a bit more into it. Right, so we're just above the maximum. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's a good thing. So being just above the maximum, when we run it, it's got to fill all the oil lines up, the oil filter up on it, so hopefully it comes down to the right height. Otherwise we've got to drain some out. So changing the gearbox oil as well, so we're using some straight 30 weight oil. So basically, they sell it nowadays just to go in classic cars, so done our research and that's what oil goes in these twin disc transmissions. Couldn't find anywhere on the volume on how much oil goes in them, so we just have to like keep putting it in, keep dipping it, but you actually check the level when the engine's running. So we're going to get it sort of on the maximum, maybe just above, and then we'll run it and then we'll see where the level is. This could be a pain, couldn't it? Right, so we need to get it in that hole there. See the hole? So I've got a nice funnel which fits pretty well. Unfortunately, you have to take the funnel out to get the dipstick in. Right, so we've got oil now in the gearboxes and the engines. New oil filter, new fuel filters. What I didn't do with the fuel filters was prime them. Bit messy, isn't it? So it'll run, and it might not run for very long. They'll have to keep cranking until fuel gets through. There's no manual priming on this engine, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so let's see if they go. Instantly didn't start. Low fuel. Go on. Throttle. Right, it's got loads of oil pressure, 69 psi. So yeah, a lot of cranking that though, isn't it? Well, it's the same again. PSI again, oil pressure. So I think before we check the gearbox oil level, we'll put it in and out of gear so it moves the oil around properly. Right, let's have a look at the gearbox oil level. It's low now. Good sign. Right, so the port engine's got too much oil in it. Gearbox is perfect. And the starboard engine oil's perfect, gearbox has too much oil in it. Well, I'll do that off camera. And then we'll move on to maybe the anodes and then the pumps. Right, let's change the anode on the starboard engine. Here's the anode. Just on the port side, I've had to shorten it down. Right, let's take it out. I'm also going to take this end plate off here so I can see exactly how much to shorten it. I took about 10mm off the other one. Always buy them a bit too big and cut them down, can't you? The old grinder. So the heat exchanger don't look too bad. So if you didn't know, it's a series of tubes which raw water goes through the inside of the tubes, and on the outside of the tubes is the engine coolants. So the engine coolants generally got antifreezing and corrosion protection onto it. Because if you're having like raw water, salt water going through your engine, it could corrode it from the inside out. So you have a heat exchanger. It's a bit like your radiator on your car. If I'm honest with you, I did something fun a minute ago. Do you want to see how a heat exchanger works from inside? Well, half of it anyway. Right, let's have a look. Pretty cool that, because you can actually see it coming through all the tubes as well. So if it was a tube blocks, then you wouldn't be able to see it coming out, would you? Good little test. Can't run it for too long though, otherwise I'll flood the boat, won't we? Right, so next job, the water pump on the port engine, or the water pump, impeller and the cover plate. So that's where it is down there we need to get to. This one's just the same, it's all pink. Can almost see a number on that one there. Right, got the old impeller out. It was quite a fight that. I had to put like a screwdriver down the side and pry it out to get it off the splines. Right, got to fit the new one now. You guys can't see anything down there. I can't use the camera while I'm working, so I'll let you know when I've finished. Right, so the water pumps are done. Not the easiest place to change the water pumps. Much prefer to be working on the cats, but never mind. Right, I think what we need to do now is give it a test drive, don't we? So let's take it for a spin. Right, so before we start off on our little test run, it'd be interesting to see how much, see if we've got any more water coming out of the exhaust, won't it? By new pumps. So just on idle at the moment. That's how we did the test before, so do it the same. Right, off starboard, not sure if that's any different. Sure we'll rewind the video and have a look. Let's check the ports. Still plenty of water. Gemma's on the helm. I can imagine when we first opened the taps up a bit, we're going to get a bit of smoke, because I don't think there are valve stem seals on these, so there's a lot of leakage when you're pouring oil in anyway. I've noticed from when we top it up, but after that it clears. Nice day, could be better, still a hoodie weather. Pressures and temperatures are looking good. So where are you taking us then, first?
I don't know. No idea where we're going today. We've got no plan, we're just heading out.
These Detroit's do sound really good. That's it. A bit more. That's it, beautiful. That response. That's it, very good. Right, so temperatures, pressures, perfect. Should do a quick engine room check. Should always tell people. I'm just going to open the engine room hatch. Okay? Do sound good. Sound really good. I would love them in my car. Right, so they've just seen a load of fish on the Ray Marine. So I think they're going to try and catch some fish, so let's do that. Right, they're not very good at this fishing, but screen's full of little squiggly lines. Nothing on the hooks.
Sorry, but I blame the captain because this isn't where I wanted to be. I told him where the fish was.
Where?
They're not even on that rough ground, not in the middle of it.
Select the new fishing spot. Basically right there, as you said. That's where we're going to give it a good blast before I was going. We had 29.6 knots. It'd be nice to be getting over the 30s, wouldn't it? Right, so what we do is park over the area, and then we're just going to stop for a bit, see which way we drift, and then we're going to drop the anchor.
Oh, it's a there's a baby toad. Oh. Wow!
It's a baby shark.
Wow!
Right, we're gonna put him back.
Yeah.
Fast in the water, really fast in the water. Straight in.
So I've just got a little taupe as well. Oh,
On
he's
mackerel.
so cute. On the mackerel, so we've had one on squid, one on mackerel. Oh, get
I
me.
want to get a tank, fish tank. Go, tiny little thing. Hello.
Oh.
Right, go put him back. Right, Gemma's on to something now. It's funny how we started servicing the engines, isn't it? Now Gemma's on to something that's fighting it. Is it good?
Yeah. Oh, oh, big bollos.
Right, so it's a big bull horse. Gemma's doing a species hunt at the moment, so she's having to photo it and prove she caught that. It was a good fish that she caught that.
Right, you're going to take my photo when I hold this up. So we go, he's a decent sized bullock, give me a good fight. So should we let him go? So there we go, that is 3 species. So the new winter species hunt already. Dogfish! I'm sure I'll have plenty more of them today as well.
Sorry, Gaffer. Look cool. So we've basically got a little underwater camera. We'll put it on the seabed. As you can see, it's got a bit of an angle at the moment. But you keep seeing little, I think they're called gobby fish. So here's our little camera. So Gemma's idea now is to tie a little hook to the end of it, to see if we can see any fish nibbling at the bait. So we've got a little bit of bait now on the end of the camera. Hopefully we don't hook up anything too big, because we'll have to pull it up with this. Alright, let's send it back down.
Someone's on it!
What?
Oh, dogfish! Keep hold of that in case it's dogfish. That dogfish is gonna get it.
Wow.
Oh, look at all the. What? Right, that's all.
Basically.
Oh, look! Go on! Careful. Oh, there's a flatfish! you ready to reel this in? Right, oh, dogfish is back. Careful. No! Right, so we've changed for a mackerel feather with a bit of mackerel with a shorter piece, so we should be able to see more on the camera now, shouldn't we? Release it. This underwater camera as well, by the way, isn't anything special. Literally, it was a cheap thing that I bought off Amazon ages ago, and we just haven't had time to play with it. So I will drop a link in the description just in case you're interested, but literally it's not sponsored. I bought this off Amazon. Yeah, round the bottom. And we can see it perfectly. Oh, we had interest. Oh yeah. We got one. We've got one.
You sure? You sure?
Wind it up a bit. Yeah, hold on, no.
See, we can't reverse the image. I'm slowly pulling this up.
Yeah.
What sort of fish are they? They're whiting? No, that's not, is it?
Oh, there's a dab.
So should just jiggle up and down like feathers?
Yeah, and wait until we get sort of proper fights. We do need to catch up on this.
Fish.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's coming.
Oh, what's that? Look at these little tentacles on the side. I just never knew there's so many fish.
I didn't, but we can never catch them, still can't, even as we're looking at them.
I mean, considering how small the bait is, look how small the
They
fish
are tiny fish,
Yeah.
aren't they? We got one.
These fish are that small. They just keep nibbling at the bait, you can see it, and then it's weird, it's mad. I really didn't think there's that many fish down there.
I'm determined to catch one now.
Problem is, we're running out of time, aren't we?
Yeah.
We need to get back into the Gamway soonish, really. Once I get back full speed.
Aww. What happened?
Camera's gone off. Let's push to test. The Chinese battery's gone off, Gemma.
We have had it on like all day though, haven't we? And I've not charged it for about, well, since we got it, about 4 months ago. Oh.
That's probably a good thing because we didn't start heading back, don't we? It's in. It's in. It's in. It's in. More like it. We do need a tighter pitch prop. I think over the winter now it's going to come out. We're going to turn the props off, get re-pitched. Let's go faster, we've got plenty of power. Slow down now, we're getting towards the speed limit. This purge here. 10 knots, 10 miles an hour, something like that. $21. 0.23 miles we've done today. Right, back at base now, back at Deganwy Marina. That was a pretty successful trip, really. She actually runs a tiny bit cooler, I would say. Or maybe it's just because the weather, the seawater's getting cooler, I don't know. But we run absolutely perfect, as you'd imagine, really. Done all my checks, no leaks, nothing like that. Water pump's perfect. So, what I still want to do, loads of maintenance. So we've ordered some rocket cover gaskets, because I want to do all the valve clearances. They need doing. What else do we want to do? So really, I wouldn't mind pulling all these coolers off. Basically, over the winter, taking everything off the top end there, take it all back to the workshop, give it all a good clean up, make sure they're all clean. Bit of a pain, she looks a bit scabby, doesn't she? These engines are absolute animals. We really do need to get the props repitched on it. She'll basically do 29.9 knots, 30 knots basically, flat out. The boat's rated for about 37 knots on the right props. There's a few different props you can go for. We've got the smallest pitch, but it's just no shortage of power at all. You can just open the taps and you're doing flat out in no time. Yeah. So that is an upgrade, but it means taking the boat out of the water and then sending the props off, getting them repitched. But I do think over winter it would be nice to pull the boat out to give her a bit of paint underneath, a bit of love. She's been in the water now for, no she hasn't, yeah, for about 10, 11 months, something like that. She's not slowed down at all, so she obviously hasn't got much growth underneath her, has she? But yeah, absolutely perfect. So thank you very much for watching. Bit of a success for me. Really, really good. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.